Okay, got it. So is it 4, 2, 6, 1, 2. Okay, so I need to be sure we are live. Everything is fighting this thing. Why not? Two people coming in. Uche, you went out, and nobody should go out because I will not have time to be going back and forth from here once I start. Chioma, you did not fill the form and you're in the class. You didn't fill the form. You're not supposed to be in the class. So go and fill the form so that you can get the email. Like right now, you don't have the email of what we have talked about. Anyway, so do we have our paper and pencil? If you do, raise your hand so we can start. Like I said, I'm going to run through for like 20 minutes. Chioma, go and fill your form. Fill your form so that your email, you can be getting assignments. You didn't get today's assignment, so you don't know where we are. Okay, you can put down your hands. At least we have. Do you have your paper and biro? If you do, let's go. All right, so like I said,
yes, ma'am.
This 2022, you're supposed to think about what you did in your business and what you're going to do. You need to start thinking about what it is that you want to achieve in 2023. You must have that goal. You must have that objective. You must have that your board, okay? I'm going to show us a bit briefly now. I hope my camera is on. On without my camera. Let me see. Okay, let me put on my camera now. No camera. So let me just put on my camera. So Tom, are you seeing me? Are we seeing me? Are we seeing me? Nobody is talking.
Your picture. We are just seeing your picture.
Okay, my picture, which means my camera is not on. I need to put on my camera. I don't want to filter again. Leave me alone now. No, I said no. So now what? Today is just clumsy. Okay, let me so forward again. All right, so let me put on my video so that we can see me. I'm sure you're seeing me now.
Yes.
And then I can turn the camera so that we can see my board. My board I want us to see. Okay. So this is my 2022 board that I made. Okay, we're seeing it, Abby. Up there, you can see I made my goal. You have to come up with your goal, make it colorful enough, and put it where you can see it every day. You know, I said this year I want to produce 4 managers in 2022. You can see it here. Now, I'm supposed to score myself. If I'm scoring myself now, I'll put 3/4 here because I got 3 managers in 2021. And here I put 50 new downlines. Did I hit up to 50? No. I'm still going to check up how many downlines I got, but at least I counted up until 15 and stopped. So I'm going to check the last 2 months. I know I signed up 2 people this month. So maybe I'm going to do like 20 over 50 here, which is a poor mark. Here I put 10 supervisors. Did I get up to 2? Maybe I got 5 or 6 this year. So I'll put it 5 or 6 over 10. Now here I put 10 camp alive. This is now spiritual. Did I get up to 10 camp alive this year? No. Because of pandemic, we have stopped for some time. So we are starting. So I think I got 2 over 10 here, which is very poor. Now I put 1,000 souls. Did I get up to 1,000 souls? I'm sure I'm far from it. I'm going to put it here too. And I put 100 active downlines. My forever business down here again. Do I have up to 100 active downlines? No. I don't know how many. Maybe just 10 over 100, which means that in 2022, I had very, very serious vision that I couldn't make up. Here now, I have 100 followers for Aging with Grace. 100K? Do I have up to that? No, I'm just about 48K. Not even up to half of it of what I wanted. I put here, this is my passage for the year, which has changed for 2023. I'm still going to change my board for 2023. I had Ephesians 3:20 for 2022. My God is able to do exceeding abundantly above all I have to do or think. Now for my school here, I put work on the permanent site. This year, yes, I started work on it, but not very serious work. Here I put do or die, that these things I will do them or die. So I put myself on urgency throughout the year because of this. You see, it's in the center of my board. If you look at the whole board, it's in the center of my board. Also in the center of my board, I have 2022 is times 10 of 2021, very far from it. I didn't do up to times 2. Maybe I just equaled, or if you check these things, last year I also had 3 downlines. The year before that, yes, last year I had 3 downlines, so I didn't really hit. 3 managers. Here, maybe about the same downlines. Supervisors, maybe just 1 or 2 more. Camp alive, we didn't even have because of pandemic. Okay, so it wasn't very, very far from times 10. Here, I'm going to make it a really big cross. Now, surrender all, 100% in 2022. Yes, I did that. 1 day at a time. Yes, I did that. Sapphire manager, here I come. Yes, I became Sapphire manager. Okay, so if you look at my board, I didn't really achieve all what I didn't do. Maybe I'll call myself 45 or 50% of what I have here. But then I noticed something. What did I notice? That I vamped what I would do. That I overrated myself for what I can do in 2022. That's the truth of the matter. Or I did not put in place the machinery to help me achieve this. So that is what I'm evaluating myself for 2022, moving into 2023. And that has shown me that I needed more teamwork. If I had more teamwork, I would have been able to raise more downlines. I would have been able to raise more supervisors. If I had more teamwork, I would have been able to hold up to 10 camp alive, or at least 5. I would have been able to win more souls. I would have been able to get more downlines. So what I'm putting for myself for 2022 is more teamwork and more training. Okay? So that's what I've put for myself after evaluating this year into 2022. So you need to let me put off my video again. So you need to actually start thinking about what it is you want to achieve if you have not started in 2023. You need to work towards it. 1, you need to believe in what you want to do. You need to believe in it. So you need to write down these things. When I'm writing them down, you write them down in the 7 dimensions of health and of life. Physical, spiritual, mental, financial, everything you have to write. I didn't want to publish the money I wanted to achieve on any board so that people's mind will not blow, because this thing is in my sitting room. But I tell you, you are my team members, can I give you a hint? I made up my mind that this 2022, I should not get bonus of less than 1.5 million any month. So, and if you check, my average is about 1.5 million every month from forever. That's bonus. So I achieved that. I made up my mind that I will not get less than 500,000 from sales, daily sales that I'm doing. Now, I achieved maybe like 400, So meaning that for every month, I came up with like 2M, which was what was my vision that I will achieve. That didn't hit. I had 5M, which means I wanted to end the year with about 60M. So I didn't get there, but at least 2 times 24 gave me like 48. So I tried. So that's money financially. So you need to be able to come up with this, and you don't give up. Many of us, if you look at yourself, maybe one of the reasons why you failed this year was that you gave up. You gave up. You just got tired of the whole thing and you just dumped everything. You have to put it, what will make you not to give up? You have to put it there, okay? And then you don't quit. One thing I know about forever business is that nobody fails. The only person that fails in forever business is the person that quits. If you quit the activities, if you quit the daily things you're supposed to do, you will surely fail, okay? So you need to learn to grow and make it. You need to make others succeed. Build yourself, develop yourself, but always know that for you to actually succeed very well in forever, you must build others. Like I told us, that's one of the things that made me not to achieve what I was supposed to achieve this year, because I did not put much more time in building others. And that's what I have decided to do this year. That's why I'm ending the year with training my downlines. I'm ending the year. I'm also calling up those who help me with Camp Alive, my evangelistic work. I'm also calling them so that we will start now to plan, so that by April, we would have held like 5 to 6 Camp Alives, okay? So that, because each Camp Alive, souls are won. 1,000 souls is nothing that I will be able to achieve if I can make sure my Camp Alive meetings, that's their camp meetings, go on the way they are supposed to go. So that's it. So one thing I want you to ask, please be writing. You're writing down, what are the restrictions that you have imposed on yourself? Is a question you need to answer. What are the restrictions you have imposed yourself? Are they on your goals? Are there restrictions you have put on your goals? Are there restrictions you have put on your beliefs, the things you believe? The Bible says that with God, all things are possible. The Bible says that you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. The Bible also says that you are able to do exceeding abundantly above all that you ask or think. Just ask yourself, or even ask me, if I didn't put down these things and I look at them every day and I work towards them, I won't be able to. Take, for example, becoming Sapphire manager is one of the toughest things to me this year. Every year I produce and they are easy, but I tell you, this, it was as if it's not going to happen. It happened. If you look at work with my managers, those come manager, many times my manager people are 2 months manager. But I tell you, this year it was only Uche. All the other 2 were 4 months. And that 4 months was tough months. Okay. Last year, in fact, I produced manager in 1 month because of how I worked with them and how we worked. So, but this year was tough. So is it going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. But if you can remove the restrictions you're putting on yourself, on your goals, on your beliefs, on your systems, the truth about Forever is that Forever system works. Network marketing works, and Forever has the best vehicle you can use to achieve that. So are you going to come out this 2022 living a life that you want, okay? Living a life that you want. Remember that business this time is like online. It's online. That's what is working. Everybody is going online. And the truth of the matter is that at least all of us here that I have seen, Chioma has started her life. Ebere, you've done life. Abigail is very consistent. I don't know how much more consistent too. Pastor Evelyn, okay, Princess Okwemi, Uche. So you people are on the right track. So I'm very, very happy for this morning session. I have people that are almost at the same range, our afternoon session. So you need to look into your online business and then plus put it down, small groups. You need to start raising people who can work with you, because if you don't have downlines, the truth is that you will not be able to go far. You need downlines to go far. All right. It's also time for you to break away and ride the wave of success. Break away from every restriction you have placed on yourself. Is it telling yourself you can't do it, telling yourself your children are your problem? See Uche that you're seeing here has 4 boys she's looking after alone. But when I challenged her and I say, Uche, you can do this thing, come, let's do this thing, she came out. And if you watch her live videos, they are mind-blowing now. Very, very good. Very, very nice. Okay, so you need to break away from your restriction and ride the wave of success. Okay, there is another thing that Jane Leach told us this year. She said that what she has noticed in life and in Forever Business is what she calls the power of 7. And it says that the 7 years, that Forever goes in 7 years business cycles. And she said, the first 7 years you are building. And that's what gave me confidence. See, I have just completed my 7 years in Forever, 2026 to 27 to 28 to 29, to 16 to 17 to 18 to 19 to 20, 21, 22. So this 2022, I've just completed. By March 2023, I'll complete my 7 years. And that's the first cycle. And I've seen this thing through. She said it's like building. That the next cycle, which is my next 7 years, is going to be like multiplication. And that's why also when I listened to her this year, I knew that from 2023, I'm going to emphasize more on training downlines and making sure that everyone who wants to become and be what I am can be under my team. Princess Okwemi say, when she congratulated me for being Sapphire, she said she wants to be like me. I'm ready to train you to be like me. I'm ready for everyone here. By the time you're becoming 6 years or 7 years in the business, you're a Sapphire manager. That's what I'm here to do. And not just you're a Sapphire manager, but that you're earning millions every month. Imagine, that's what you ask yourself. This thing is so real. If I'm able to speak about 2M in a month, then it's very, very, I believe it so much when they told me that Dr. and Mrs. Idigo were making 20 million every month. I believe it because I know that when I go for that woman's training, I see people like me in their 10s and 20s under her. So which means it's possible. It's possible for anyone. I believe it now when they told me that Professor Ekpereji earns 14 million every month. Initially, it sounded way out of it. But I tell you the truth, that's the truth of the matter. Up till this month, Professor Ekpereji will still go with his over 10 million naira. So what if little me like this can make 2? What is Professor Ekpereji? Making 10, they are underestimating it. So I'm ready, the power of 7. This next 7 years, all I'm working on is to be able to build people who will do better than me in the business. So you need to look at your new streamlines, your processes. You need to look at your processes and get the basic thing about the business, which is recruitment for every one of us, because we have stabilized. A lot of us already understood retailing. We are selling and we understand it. So you need to look into recruitment and also training people to duplicate yourself. If you can duplicate yourself very well. Now, when I talk about duplicating yourself, Uche now does online. She sells 1 or 2 here and there. Princess Okwemi does online. She's selling, okay? So what do I mean by duplicating yourself? Get someone, work hard to recruit. And when you get that person, teach the person what you're doing. And the first place to start is with your contacts, the people you already know and the people you're willing to know. You need to start from them. You need to write down those people, their names on your notebooks and begin to expose the business to them. And don't think that when you expose the business ones, that is the ones that they will get it. Sometimes some people need to be shown the business 10 times before they will be able to do it, okay? Show the business to them, answer their questions, don't bother, just do the activities and forget the result. You find out that those people will be able to join. And when you're answering just don't think about you yourself. When you're thinking about yourself alone, that's when you get disappointed when you don't do it. See that you're doing those people, you're doing them a favor, you're helping them. That's how I see it these days. Even people, my customers that I sell to, I look at it that I'm doing them a favor. So I'm not bothered whether they buy. I tell you today now, I've sold to two people today. Both are in Lagos anyway. The one in Shagamu finally didn't buy, but I wasn't desperate. I've spoken to like up to 6 people today now. And again, that's one thing I need to drop. The success of this business is having leads, having people you talk to every day coming to you. And that's the thing we're going to emphasize in messaging this year. Anything that can help us to get leads, we're going to invest in it, okay? So network marketing is actually conversational. You need to share and expose people to what you already know, what the products are doing for you so that people can buy your products, what the business is doing for you so that people can join you. There's nobody here that I will say, let me look. There's nobody here that has not earned from this business. All of us here, we have at least earned 1 naira from this business. So you know it works. So share your products, share the opportunity, and do this conversationally, either by text messages, WhatsApp messages, email messages, and calling. Calling works a lot, okay? Like one of those people that trained us last year said she took time last year, September, to reflect over her business and what she noticed. She said she noticed that she had a solid rock business, but the growth is not as she wanted it to be. So she started looking at the figures and the people. That's the amount she earns and her downline. And she noticed that the business has become complicated and was not even sure of what she was doing and what she was teaching others. So she has to come up with something simple and duplicatable, which is also what I would like to do on myself this year. There's no need going to look for training. And yet all those training you're doing, they are not getting anything for you. Okay, you need to check out what worked. And that's where the training for today will continue, the other training for tomorrow. And that's where I'm going to stop the training. I'm on speaker 2 already. So we'll take some classwork, and if there's time, we'll move on. You know, that's what matters, what works. And that will bring us back to our assignments. So I'm going to let us one by one talk about our assignments one by one. So if you're ready, you will start. And remember, like I said, it's a personal training. I'm going to take 1 minute off. I want to use the toilet, please. So please look at your assignments so that when I ask you, you will be able to do it. What I can do for us is to put it here for those that didn't fill their form. For those that didn't fill their form, I'm going to put that assignment here, just the assignment portion, so that you can look at it and quickly scribble something in 1 minute, while others that have done their own can start. There are just 4 questions and they are not difficult, okay? They are not difficult because they are something you already know. So I want to put it down now on the comments chat section. So you can also check the chat. Mommy, can we see the board again? Oh, okay. Somebody wants to see the board again. Okay. I'll screenshot it and see if it can go here, if they can have a screenshot, okay? Let me see if they can have a screenshot here. I'm having issues with network. Sorry, I can't. Sorry. All right, so I've put it on the chat section. You can go to the chat section and see the assignment and begin. I will open my video and then put it on the board. welcome. You're back. That Shagamu woman, she don't do us for one night. Thank God I say you should call her before going. Eh, all right, thank you. So you have change for me, Abi? Okay, thank you. You still have money with you? Okay, thank you. All right, so that's the board. I don't know if you're seeing everything, but that's the best I can get of it. All right, so please quickly scribble 1 minute your assignment. If you look, you will see that I also have the board on my table. This is my table one, and that's the one. Okay, so who wants to start? I'm going to stop recording so that we can be as personal as possible, okay? So that we can be as personal as possible, I can start off the live stream.